Hello guys, and welcome to my channel. In today's video I'm going to talk about 5 more health action scenes in movies that are outrightly wrong. I've done an earlier video in which I talked about 5 action scenes that are wrong, and a lot of people complained that I left some things out. So I'm doing 5 more to explain. Just know, as I said in the earlier video, that they are just action movies, they are entertainment. They in no way portray real life events, especially the health depiction of a lot of things. So what are these 5 scenes? Let's find out by diving into today's video. So welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I make videos that cover all you need to know about medical doctors and medical students. Even if you happen not to be a health worker, I have you in mind. So most of my videos here, if not all of them, are things that you can relate to. So if you've not yet subscribed, please subscribe and turn on the bell notification. And to my returning subscribers, guys, I really appreciate you. Thank you very much. The first one is storing organs in ice packs to maintain their viability. That's wrong. In as much as cool temperatures help preserve the viability of tissues, but you see that in movies that they're being kept in ice packs. No, these extreme temperatures cause harm to these tissues. There's something called frostbite, in which organs are destroyed because of extreme cold, and these ice blocks will destroy these tissues. So forget what movies are doing, that they'll just keep an organ and it will be viable while it's being transported to whichever center it is to be donated. Real health workers in charge of that don't do these things. They don't at all. So if you happen to damage any organ that you want to preserve and move to the health center so that it will be attached, don't keep it in direct contact with ice packs. Please don't. Thank you. The next one is something we see in action movies, in which, oh god, the macho people, when they have a laceration, you just see them improvise to use whichever needle or whichever sharp instrument to form as the needle for a suture, while there is a thread or whatsoever to suture the laceration, and eventually they're fine. No, it's not that simple. It's not. Surgery is a complex thing. You might just see it as if we are just picking organs or closing any opening, but it's beyond that. There are different types of sutures, and each suture has its peculiarities. We see that suturing helps preserve or stop bleeding. Yes, it does, if it's being done rightly. So, and this is not the right way to do it. Don't follow these movies at all. If you happen to be injured, just apply pressure and move to the nearest facility close to you. Please don't attempt suturing. Go there, because apart from the fact that you're doing it wrongly, the equipment you're using are not sterile enough, and one of the commonest complications of surgery is infection. If you observe, surgeries are being done in the cleanest environment possible, and still we have to give antibiotics cover for these things. Just imagine in an action movie, someone just sutures, pours alcohol. I've spoken about this alcohol thing in the earlier video, so you watch it and they're okay. No, they won't be okay. They wouldn't be okay. Then the next one is, in action movies, you just see that people dodging the flame in an explosion is okay to deem them safe. No, in explosion scenarios, there's more you should be worried about than just the flame. Yes, the flame is there, which can give the person affected some degree of burns and could even kill the person instantaneously. Another thing is the pressure as a result of the sound blast, and that could damage organs like your brain, the ears, the eyes, the organs of the digestive system, the lungs too. So it depends. You cannot just escape by dodging the flame. The force too could carry projectiles which could harm you in varying degrees. The projectiles could even end somebody's life. And the other thing is the smoke. The smoke can kill somebody too. The carbon monoxide can kill somebody. There's something we call inhalational injury, in which someone just breathes in this smoke, especially the hot smoke, and it destroys the lungs. That happens. So many times in even burning houses, people that had been burnt, which is quite gross to even imagine, most of them even die before the flame gets to them because of the smoke they inhale. It kills them quickly before the fire even gets to them. So there's more to worry about than just the flame in an explosion scene. Just avoid being anywhere that there's an explosion. Just avoid it. The next one, is CPRs. They usually don't get the CPRs right. CPR is Cardio-Pulmonary resuscitation, in which someone that dies unconscious and his or her heart has stopped functioning or has stopped breathing. What you do is that you start doing the work of both the heart and the lungs by making sure that blood is passing through, and it's oxygenated blood that's passing through to supply the tissues of the person's body. While you're making the pumping movement on the person's chest, you're doing the work of the heart, and then you also use an ambu bag. That has been discouraged for you to do a mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. So use an ambu bag and supply oxygen to the person, and the way they do it is quite wrong. The pumping action is something you do at the rate of about 100 beats per minute, and many health practitioners use these two songs. Another one, Bites the Dust by Bee Gees, or Stay Alive by Queens, to keep the tempo. So when you just stay alive, it's exhausting. So many times you can't even do the CPR for a long time. So while you are doing the CPR, you should call for help as much as possible so that someone can take over from you when you're tired. The way they do it is wow. And you don't just pump the ambu bag as often as you see it in the movies. No, it's usually at a ratio of 30:2. That means you give 2 supply of oxygen in between 30 chest compressions. If you do it too often, it's not going to help the person. If you do it less often, it's not going to help the person. So it's quite a very, very demanding and exhausting exercise to do, but it's worth keeping somebody alive. Like, you continue that till help comes. So it's not what you see in the movies. Then the last one is in action movies. We all love hand-to-hand combats. We all love them. And the many times you just see someone will punch someone and the person is totally fine. No. I remember when I first punched someone in secondary school. I had a fight. It's something that I'm not proud of. And we were about to start our junior WAEC then. WAEC is an exam in Nigeria. And I punched the person. God, for about a week, I couldn't write well. That's when I knew the hard way that punching is painful. And imagine punching someone bigger than you. So please, it's not that easy. Or kicking. No, you see some people just go and punch people bigger than them and they're okay. I don't know how to do Tai Chi or Kung Fu or Taekwondo. I don't know those things. I don't know how they do them, but please don't punch anybody. You could also harm yourself. And just avoid fighting in the first place. Let peace reign. Settle all your beefs peacefully by dialogue. It goes a long way for everybody involved. So that's all for today's video. What do you think about the video? Let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe if you're here to subscribe, and don't forget to share. I look forward to your comments every time, and I'll respond as soon as I can. So thank you, and I'll see you in my next video.